te fuiste de mí, pensaste que iba a sufrir y ya ves, soy feliz. Ahora tengo un nuevo amor que me brinda su calor con ansias locas que no sé si volver a ti. Yo sé bien que estás arrepentido y que el tiempo te ha hecho meditar, pero ya es muy tarde para volver atrás. Ya no me busques, déjame vivir en paz. Yo sé bien que estás arrepentido y que el tiempo te ha hecho meditar, pero ya es muy tarde para volver atrás. Ya no me busques, déjame vivir en paz.
No me busques, déjame vivir en paz. Vaya, que yo contigo no quiero nada.
Ay, pero que no, 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 déjame vivir en paz.
Déjame vivir en paz. Vaya, que yo contigo no quiero
En el
nada.
sendero de mi vida triste apareció otro querer y te fuiste para allá.
Arrepentido de que coge caminito derechito, papito. No hay vuelta.
Ay, coge caminito derechito, ay, coge caminito despacito, papito.
Coge caminito derechito, papito. No hay vuelta.
Porque palo de quimbombo no sirve pa' candela.
Arrepentido de que coge caminito derechito, papito. No hay vuelta.
Alegre voy caminando pa' aquí, alegre voy caminando sin ti.
Arrepentido de que coge
Muchacho,
caminito derechito, papito. No hay vuelta.
sé muy bien que vendrás hacia mí pidiéndome perdón.
Arrepentido de que. Arrepentido de que. Arrepentido de que. Arrepentido de que. Arrepentido de que.
Arrepentido muchacho, yo sé que no estás.
Arrepentido de
Y
que.
aunque vengas suplicando, de mí nada sacarás.
Arrepentido de que.
Que no me digas que te duele ahora, ay, que no quieres ya dejarme
Arrepentido
sola.
de que.
Ay, sola, 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 solita.
Arrepentido de que.
Ay, pero yo, si te conozco
Arrepentido de
bien,
que.
me atrevería a jurar que vas a regresar, que tocarás mi
Arrepentido de
puerta. Ay, date la
Arrepentido de
vuelta.
que.
Oye,
Arrepentido de que.
arrepentido muchacho, ahí anda.
Arrepentido de que.
Oye, bandolero, ay, que traicionero, papi.
Arrepentido de que. Arrepentido de que.
Coge el caminito derechito, papito.
Arrepentido de que. Arrepentido de que.
Amor de este muchacho,
Arrepentido de que.
arrepentido.
Ay, pero mi gitanito. chava.
Si me hubieras dicho 2 palabras, no estaría ahora tan lejos de ti, extrañándote. Extrañando tanto todos esos días cuando me buscabas, cuando me decías cuánto te gustaba. Estar conmigo, vivir conmigo y cada mañana escuchar tu voz diciendo que me amas. Estar conmigo, vivir conmigo y dejar que el sol salude tu rostro desde mi ventana. Si me hubieras dicho 2 palabras, no estaría ahora sintiendo este frío tan cerca de mí. Frío como nieve, nieve que va helando poco a poco mi alma. Yo sé que me extrañas, vuélveme a pedir. Estar conmigo, vivir conmigo y cada mañana escuchar tu voz diciendo que me amas. Estar conmigo, vivir conmigo y dejar que el sol salude tu rostro desde mi ventana. Aunque estés lejos, yo no dejo de pensar en esos días cuando tú me hacías soñar, en esas noches cuando nos colmaba la locura y la felicidad. Estar conmigo, vivir conmigo y cada mañana escuchar tu voz diciendo que me amas. Estar conmigo, vivir conmigo y dejar que el sol salude tu rostro desde mi ventana. ¡Eso!
Es el deseo de estar contigo.
Ay, pero mira, gitanito, como te extraño.
Es el deseo de estar contigo.
Ay, contigo, muchacho.
Es el deseo de estar contigo.
Es el deseo que me provoca todas las noches cuando ya no estás conmigo. Conmigo, sentirme cerca de ti. Llámame como soy, tómame sin temor, solo te pido yo. Te pido no me causes más dolor. Suave que me estás matando, que estás acabando corazón.
Es el deseo de estar
Conmigo, si me hubieras dicho 2 palabras, he querido escuchar de ti solamente 2 palabras,
Pero sigues tú jugando y a mí no me dices nada. Me preocupa tu confianza, tu actitud no la vio clara. Ándate tranquilo, ya me estás cansando. No te pases de la raya.
te pasas de la raya,
Muchacho,
provocando el deseo que me hiere, me hace daño. Tú te pasas de la raya, provocando el deseo que me hiere, me hace daño.
pero qué rico.
provocando en el deseo.
Provocando el deseo que me hiere, me hace daño.
Pero muchacho, que me haces gallita.
Provocando el deseo que me hiere, me hace daño.
Que me llame, pero que me hace llorar, que me hace llorar.
Provocando el deseo que me hiere, me hace daño.
Hold up a mirror to the city of Los Angeles and what is reflected? A place where innovation thrives, where opportunity abounds and intellect expands, where creativity produces new visions, where compassion heals, where science and technology drive progress. Hold up a mirror to the city and what is reflected? A place that embraces all people, where we transform lives with each step up the ladder of prosperity. Where we energize communities, where we reinvigorate our region and shape the future of our city, our state, and our nation. Hold up a mirror to the city and what do you see? Cal State LA. We are LA. Join us as we soar to greater heights. Cal State LA ranked #1 in the nation for upward mobility.
Welcome to the California State University, Los Angeles commencement ceremony for the Rongxiang Shu College of Health and Human Services. Thank you for joining us as we celebrate the achievements of our graduates. Will everyone in the class of 2026 who is able, please rise to be acknowledged by your family and friends. Now, will everyone who is able, please rise for the academic procession of the faculty and the platform party. Everyone, please remain standing for the national anthem.
Please be seated. Good afternoon, students, honored family members, and friends. My name is Wendy Reibold, and I am the Dean of the Rongxiang College of Health and Human Services. Welcome to the California State University, Los Angeles Commencement 2026. Before we begin our ceremony today, I have the distinct honor of paying tribute to the enduring relationship that exists between Indigenous peoples and their traditional lands. With great respect, Cal State LA acknowledges the Tongva people to all bands and descendants, inclusive of the Kizh and Gabrielino bands, as the traditional caretakers of Tovan Gar, the Tongva world, including the Los Angeles Basin, South Channel Islands, San Gabriel and Pomona Valleys, and portions of Orange counties, San Bernardino, and Riverside counties. Cal State LA is located within these lands. As an institution located on unceded Tongva land, we pay our respects to the ancestors, elders, and their relatives and relations, past, present, and emerging. Consistent with our values of community and diversity, we have a responsibility to acknowledge and make visible the university's relationship to Native peoples. By offering this land acknowledgement, we affirm Indigenous sovereignty and will work to hold Cal State LA more accountable to the needs of American Indian peoples, including the Gabrielino Tongva San Gabriel Band of Mission Indians, the Gabrielino Band of Mission Indians, Kizh Nation, the Gabrielino Tongva Indians of California Tribal Council, the Gabrielino Tongva Tribe, and the Gabrielino Tongva Nation. Please join me in a round of applause. Thank you. Over the course of your academic career, our faculty, administration, and staff have focused their expertise on your success. They have become your mentors, and for many of you, your colleagues. At this time, I would like to acknowledge and thank the Chair of the Academic Senate, Jessica DeShazo, members of the faculty, emeriti faculty, staff, and the administration for assisting our students to excel and achieve their goals. I would also like to welcome CSU Board of Trustee Larry Adamson and Dr. Lili, chairperson of the Rongxiang Foundation, who joined us this afternoon to celebrate the outstanding achievements of our graduating class. Will these members of the university community, Trustee Addison and Dr. Lili, please stand and be recognized? These are your faculty. They're being shy right now. Thank you, and be seated. Now I would like to welcome and introduce the 9th president of Cal State LA, your president, Dr. Bernicia Johnson-Eanes.
Good afternoon. You all look good. We do. So thank you so much for being with us today. We are so excited to celebrate you. I want to let you know that there are 6,000 graduates from Cal State LA this year. How about that? So I won't talk long because I know that you all want to get down to the business at hand, but I want to talk to you about 3 key points that I think that we would like for you to take with you. So first, I want to talk to you a little bit about choice. So number 1, all of us make great choices, or we make choices that lead us to a lesson, a blessing, or a season. But you made a choice, a fearless choice, to come and become a golden eagle. So we appreciate that. We want you to know that we understand that intellectual power is strong in you right now, and that we want you to stay lifelong learners. And that means you don't stop learning. You just keep learning no matter where you are. Number 2, I want to talk to you a little bit about social mobility. So social mobility is a very much more modern construct than what I was raised on that is the very same thing. So the way that people explained it to me was, if you get an education, if you better yourself, if you learn, you will go further. Your family will be healthier. You will be able to be doing different things, not in anybody else's defined way, but your defined way. So we're very proud to be #1 in social mobility because we know that you are going to make your mark. Last but not least, I want to talk to you a little bit about embracing your future. So what does it mean to actually own where you want to go? How do you walk when you're owning your life? Do you know the difference in how you walk when you're owning stuff? So I'm giving you all precursors, because I want everybody that comes across the stage to act like they own it, right? Are you ready? Okay, all right. So at every commencement ceremony, I share one story from my life that I think may be helpful and or at least funny. So here it goes. So when I was growing up, very often I would have those situations where people would put shoulds into my ether, in my space. And I always wondered, why did I not think I should look some way, or act some way, or talk some way? You know why? I had the blessing of being around a lot of people in my life that looked every way, talked every way, did everything every way. And it made me get stronger as I grew older. So what I want you to remember as you go from us is there is no should in Golden Eagle, all right? And this education is one thing that no one in the world will ever be able to take from you. So what I want you to go out and remember is that you need to be CSU proud. The CSU educates the state of California, hands down. It's a big doggone deal, okay? And I want you to remember that we are intensely proud of you. And there is nothing that you can't do, and there is not particularly anything that you should do. Congratulations, graduates. I have more to do, excuse me. Okay. So now we have come to another special part of today's commencement. On the recommendation of the California State University Board of Trustees, Omel Nieves has been selected to receive an honorary doctorate. California State University trustee Larry Adamson will read the citation from the CSU Board of Trustees.
Thank you. And an alum of Cal State LA. Yeah. Omel Andres Nieves exemplifies the value of California State University, Los Angeles through his leadership, professional excellence, and long-standing commitment to community service and higher education. He has played a transformative role in advancing the institution's mission and growth, particularly through his leadership as president of the California State Los Angeles Foundation Board over the past 12 years. Serving under 3 university administrations, Omel has been instrumental in strengthening the university's philanthropic and financial foundation. During his tenure at CSU LA, he achieved significant development milestones, most notably the successful completion of the university's first comprehensive fundraising campaign. Under his leadership, the campaign exceeded its $75 million goal by over 25%, ultimately raising $102 million. Additionally, the university's endowment portfolio experienced substantial growth, increasing from $25 million to over $71 million. Omel also guided the strategic transition of the Foundation's investment management, positioning it to better support the university's evolving needs. His service as the inaugural member of the President's Council further reflects his deep engagement with the institution's leadership and long-term vision. A proud graduate of California State University, Fresno, he earned his Bachelor's of Arts degree before pursuing a Juris Doctorate at the University of California, Davis. He is currently a senior shareholder, chief operating officer, and named partner at the Pasadena-based law firm of Hunt, Ortman, Palfi, Nueves, Darling, and Ma Incorporated, with more than 25 years of experience. He has established a national reputation in complex litigation, specializing in construction, real estate, and business law. His distinguished career includes representing a wide range of clients in litigating high-stake cases, often involving claims exceeding $100 million. His professional achievements have been widely recognized, including consistent designation as a California super lawyer since 2007, and recognized among Pasadena's top attorneys since 2010. Born in Puerto Rico, nobody else out there? Okay. Well. He moved to the United States with his family and demonstrated early achievement as a collegiate athlete, contributing to Fresno State's 1983 NIT National Championship basketball team, and later playing professionally in Puerto Rico. Beyond his legal career, he has maintained deep engagement in civic and educational services, including leadership roles with the Pasadena Chamber of Commerce, Fresno State Alumni Association, and various local boards and initiatives. In recognition of his leadership, philanthropy, and lasting impact on higher education and the community he serves, the Board of Trustees of the California State University and California State University, Los Angeles are proud and honored to confer upon him the honorary degree of Doctor of Laws.
By the authority vested in me, I confer upon Omel Nieves the honorary degree of Doctor of Laws with all the rights, privileges, and honors pertaining thereto. It is an ancient custom to invest those who receive academic degrees with hoods that designate the degree bestowed. We present this hood to Omel Nieves.
Good afternoon, graduates, families, faculty, and distinguished guests. I want to begin by thanking Chancellor Mildred Garcia, President Berenicia Johnson-Eanes, and the Board of Trustees for this incredible honor, and my friend Larry Adamson. To receive an honorary doctorate from California State University and California State Los Angeles is deeply meaningful and humbling. And to the class of 2026, felicidades. You did it. So when I was invited to give this speech, I thought there must be a mistake. I was pretty sure a commencement speaker needed to be someone famous, an actor, a pro athlete, a politician, and maybe a musician. Bad Bunny? But I thought hard and I realized that at Cal State Los Angeles, you don't just celebrate fame. You celebrate perseverance, grit, and people who work their way up from opportunity. So just maybe I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. I stand here today, someone whose story began far from a stage like this. I'm a first-generation kid from Puerto Rico. My mother was a junior high school teacher who believed deeply in education. She even earned a master's degree from the University of Syracuse. My father joined the U.S. Army at the age of 17 and served for 20 years. After that, he worked in park maintenance. My father didn't have the formal education that my mother did, but he had something very powerful, conviction. He would say to my siblings and me, very similar to what the president said, is education is one thing that no one can take from you. And he meant it from experience. Now, I didn't get here alone. Like many of you, I had a lot of people who helped me on the way. I had parents, teachers, coaches, mentors. I was fortunate to play basketball and earn a scholarship at Fresno State. And here's the truth. I thought my future would be somehow related to basketball or sports. But life has a funny way of redirecting you. Through a group of basketball boosters at Fresno State, in particular Dennis and Mike Woods, people who simply believed in me introduced me to the law. That one introduction changed my entire life. Opportunities arose that I could have never imagined. Somehow, that path led me to become a senior partner at one of the best construction law firms in Southern California, now by the name of Hunt, Ortman, Nieves, Darling, Maw, Klein, and Lozano. It's been an incredible journey when I could have never imagined when I was sitting for my college graduation like you all. So here's something I want you to remember. Be ready to accept help. We live in a culture that celebrates independence, but success is rarely a solo act. I believe there is no such thing as a self-made person. Behind every achievement is a team, a community, a moment where someone reached out and said, I see something special in you. When that moment comes, say yes and grab it. But here's the second thing. Be strong enough to face adversity, because you're going to face it. Your plans won't always go the way you expect. You'll encounter setbacks, doubt, and moments when you question yourself. In those moments, remember where you came from. Remember the sacrifices that brought you here. Remember that resilience is not something you're born with, it's something you build. And part of that was built here at Cal State LA. So as we say in Spanish, si se puede, yes we can. And finally, this may be the most important part. When you make it, and you will, reach back, because somewhere out there right now is another student, another young person, another diamond in the rough who just needs one opportunity. Be the person who gives it. Be the mentor. Be the encourager. Be the one who opens doors. Because success is not just what you achieve, it's about what you make possible for others. So before I close, I want to say something to the families. Parents, grandparents, siblings, this degree belongs to you too. You supported, sacrificed, encouraged, and maybe even asked your student, "Are you going to class?" more times than you could count. Graduates, let's give your family a big round of applause. So class of 2026, walk into this world knowing you belong in every room you enter. And when you rise, and you will, just don't open doors. Leave them open behind you. Congratulations, class of 2026.
Thank you, Dr. Nieves, for those very inspirational words. Among the students earning their bachelor's degree from the university in the Rongxiang College of Health and Human Services are those who will graduate with academic honors. These students wear gold braids draped on their black gowns to mark their outstanding academic accomplishment. Dr. Jessica Dennis, Associate Dean for the Rongxiang College of Health and Human Services, will acknowledge these students. Dr. Dennis.
Good afternoon. I'm Jessica Dennis, Interim Associate Dean for the Rongxiang College of Health and Human Services. Will the bachelor's degree candidates graduating with Latin honor designations summa cum laude, magna cum laude, or cum laude from the Rongxiang College of Health and Human Services please rise if you are able and be recognized? Thank you. Please be seated.
Good afternoon. I'm Heather Latimer. I am honored to be the Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs here at Cal State LA. And are y'all ready to come up and be part of this stage? So, before I get to the official words that I'm supposed to say, I want to acknowledge this building that you're in. This building's been here for more than 100 years, celebrated its 100th last year, and it has held the Academy Awards and many other events where stars that grace the silver screen are internationally recognized come here. Today, you are the stars of this stage. And when you walk across here, we want you to soak it all in, soak in this moment that is about your persistence, that's about your determination, that's about your brilliance and what you are going to do to shine, not just today, but throughout the rest of your lives. All that you have done to get you here and all that you will do in the future. So make sure that you soak it in. Now, when you walk across, you're going to come over here, just a preview here. You're going to stop right here on the square where it says stop here. You're going to take a picture. You're going to walk across in front of the podium, come over here, shake the president's hand, again, basking in the glow of the lights, and then go on, get your diploma cover, and exit through the other side. We do want to make sure that when you take those pictures, you smile, because I don't know about you, but I'm a mom, and I have a mom. Moms like the pictures. Grandmas like the pictures. Dads, grandpas, uncles, children like the pictures. So make sure that you take that moment to bask it all to glow in this opportunity. All right, so President Eanes, I now present to you the candidates for master's and bachelor's degrees from the Rongxiang College of Health and Human Services. They have met all of the requirements for their respective degrees and are recommended by the university faculty who taught them Dean Reibolt will now invite our master's degree students on stage to be acknowledged and presented with their degree.
Thank you, Provost Latimer. I brought my pom-poms. We're getting to the good stuff. The recipients for master's degrees from the Rongxiang College of Health and Human Services will now be presented on stage. Will the staff marshals please lead the candidates to the stage?
Master of Public Health, David Zulalian. Orlando Jaime. Irma Estela Escobar. Dion Larone Whitmore.
Aruba Yusuf. Rosario Jocelyn Sarabia.
Naomi Lisette Corrales.
Daniela Alonso. Joanna Avellino. Jessilane Jones Jr.
Nestor Ardiano.
Rochelle Andrea Matira Cordero.
Alan Rosas.
Israel Gutierrez. Jonathan de Jesus Escalante.
Katia Ayon.
Master of Science in Criminalistics, Jiaolu Wang.
Gian Jairo Sarate Munoz.
Yasmin Renee Paredes.
Viridiana Sepulveda. Andrea Genesee Cardenas.
Rochelle Rivera. Isabel Gloria.
Paula Stacy Pasos.
Grace Davidson.
Adrian Jackson.
Rayana Christine Ramirez.
Deborah Fernandez Clemente. Haley Tomie Hayakawa.
Yisha Shah.
Yahaira Rivas. Jalen Monet Lowe. Master of Science in Nutritional Science, Marissa Winfrey. Janki Hitard Divya Harshad Shah Patel. Lauren Brittany Engel.
Sarah Evelyn Freed.
Elvis Eduardo Monroy.
Richard Gutierrez. Ashley Marie Childs. Clara Guadalupe Martinez.
Eduardo Flores Ramos.
Celica Ortiz. Maria Isabel Diaz.
Raquel Magali Huggins. Jasmine Rincones.
Melissa Gonzalez.
Leslie Kimberly Guerrero Rodriguez.
Desiree Rodriguez.
Samantha Sanchez. Mariana Contreras Gonzalez. Adrian Latrice Limkeiko. Celeste Crystal Aguilar.
Beth Santana.
Katie Rogers.
Ellie Celeste Estrada. Bethany Penelope Peralta. Inez Vasquez. Celeste Alexandra Chevelin Aliaga. Sky Louise Alyssa Hunter.
Jasmine Tishenko. Leslie Gomez Toscano.
Congratulations, graduates. Now the candidates for bachelor's degrees from the Rongxiang College of Health and Human Services will be presented on stage. Will the staff marshals please lead the candidates to the stage?
California State University, Los Angeles is proud to award a posthumous Bachelor of Science degree in Criminal Justice to Angel D. Lopez. Accepting the degree on his behalf are his parents.
Bachelor of Science in Food Science and Technology.
Ludivina Amanda Velarde. Bachelor of Science in Nutritional Science, William Jeffrey Graham.
Rosanna Moreno.
Shabira Birabwa. Yesenia Esmeralda Ramirez. Bilin Mesfin, Chia Su Han,
Isaí Maldonado Guzman,
Malak El Sabahi,
Michaela Bolton,
Nestor Adelso Marroquín Noriega, Steven Cayamanda Fontanilla, Betty Lee Langeros,
Jennifer Martinez,
Alyssa Lorraine Dominguez, Yasmin Sanchez,
Viviana Covarrubias,
Samantha Paredes, Kevin Briseño,
Amanda Bailey Quo, Jose Ruben Carrillo Ruiz, Janet Chloe de Lima Agraviador, María Guadalupe Estrada,
Celia Casi,
Luis A. Valenzuela,
Guadalupe Delgado Bedoya,
Wendy Bridget Diaz, Jasmine Suzette Reese,
Makaya Noah,
Jonathan Mendez,
Nicolette McDaniel,
Nancy Ochoa Orozco, Bachelor of Science in Public Health, Uyen Tran Lei Bach, Chloe Isabel Louise, Tammy Hong, Andrea Victoria Alcaraz, Rosie Talamantes Sina, Fernanda Vega,
Wendy Perez, Kelsey Guadalupe Espinosa,
Nyla Yasmin Allen,
Ashley Frias,
Cindy Melissa Reyes,
Gustavo Alvarez,
Kayla Marie Cervantes, Adriana Espinosa,
Bernice Araceli Martinez Ortega,
Victoria Lee,
Joel Palacios,
Araceli Castañeda Aguirre, Itzel Martinez Perez,
Nicole Tenorio,
Darwin Guzman, Marquesa Araneta, Audrey Jaramillo.
Kanyapak Benjakalia Korn. Jasmine Sanchez. Annie Okoro.
Miguel Montes Torres.
Emmanuel Nunez. Albert Vasio. Jocelyn Morales. Miranda Agapita Longoria.
Mary Jo Cruz Duncan.
Teen Dip.
Efraín González Garcia.
Brianna Salinas. Jocabet Mateo Garcia. Leslie Guadalupe Casas. Cons Malashanka. Diana Isabel Arellano. Cristina Marie Sendejas. Jasmine Alyssa Vera.
Melanie Rachel Delgado.
Jareli Rosas. Justin Gamaliel Aguilar.
Jennifer Cayetano.
Kylie Nira. Melissa Giselle Lopez.
Bianca Sanchez. Tatiana Miller. Samantha Jacqueline Avila.
Valerie Rizzo.
Margarita Guerrero. Heidi Sarai Ortega.
Jocelyn Camacho.
Megan Sacramento. Samantha Limsingian Sonko.
Ashley Victoria Damian.
Gabriela Perez Sanchez. Joanna Garcia Villanueva.
Aisha Janelle Gama. Brandon Derek Castellanos. Joey Avila. Samaí Canizales Agüero.
Lisbeth Yamilet Rojas Osorio.
Blessing Babalwa Ajoku.
Aksa Qureshi.
Angela Lisette Salazar.
Natalie Chavez. Kenya Imani Mayers. Valerie Flores.
Selena Joy Ramirez.
Jasmine Rojas.
Marjorie Rachel Carballo.
Gabriela Kehlani Garcia. Catherine Brianna Aguilar Fuerte.
Kian Gaxiola Melson. Haley Melendez. Melody Coleman. Taylor Hamilton.
Kelly Denise Ochoa.
Stephanie Alfaro Garcia. Sydney Knock Wynn. Lucas Giral Hidalgo.
Leslie Urbina Chavez. Paul Joseph Kappa.
Freddy Vladimir Figueroa. Yesenia Marie Garcia Lopez.
Alma Belen Martinez.
Galicia Chavarria.
Jacqueline Campos.
Melanie Stephanie Mondragon. Michelle Prack. Kyle Bernardo.
Jayla Kiera Caruth. Edis Marlene Pineda.
Crystal Jacqueline Soriano.
Melissa Nim.
Amelia Huynh.
Lisbeth Adilene Galindo Alvarez. Bachelor of Science in Criminal Justice.
Evelyn Naranjo. Natalia Jean Sosa.
Jose Camacho. Seth Edward Hamzy. Anthony Richard Spikes. Emily Grace Trevino.
Daisy E. Jimenez Santiago.
Alondra Munguia Polanco.
Cassandra Pamela Corral.
Miranda Ramirez de la Cruz. Crystal Isabel Nunez. Seth Alexander Carranza. Jaylene Santana Colis. America Anasti Escobar. Samara Campbell. Livoria Abril Jimenez Garcia.
Diego Boris Campos. Jennifer Mariela Alvarez Nájera.
Stephen Angel Azurza.
Anna Marie Monzon. Carlos Julian Garcia Martinez.
Emily Berenices Jacobo.
Eric Ho Dip.
Kirsten Lois Key.
Esther Rebecca Argueta. Adrian Raylene Hernandez. Armani Eder. Benjamin Bravo.
Marjorie Samari Hernandez Garcia.
Ashley. Elizabeth Meyer.
Michael Aiden Barrera.
Joshua Gomez.
Sharon Itashley Alvarez Donaire. Clarissa Arenas.
Jasmine Hernandez. Kevin Jesus Arellano. Trent Moses Osborne.
Nellie Elizabeth Garnica. Ashley Tiffany Orozco. Michael Anthony Urtiaga Jr.
Jimena Campa. Yesenia Troncoso.
Gabriela Carrillo.
Samantha Gomez. Natalie Bridget Mojica.
Vanessa Lopez.
Sarai Leiva. Hector Manuel Guerrero Jr.
Kimberly Diana Ortiz Sanchez. Cynthia Maria Anguiano. Luis Enrique Navateralta.
Mia Clarissa Gonzalez Davanzo.
Alexa Hildelisa Romo.
Priscilla Flores.
Stephanie Alexandra Tapia.
Alani Barajas.
Saul Dominguez.
Christopher Alexander Cervantes. Jasmine Avila. Jennifer Cruz.
Steven Zelaya.
Jalen Ernesto Ruiz. Blanca Herrera.
Catherine Liliana Correas.
Pedro Francisco Alfaro.
Rolando Graviel Salcedo Jr. Joanna Stephanie Ojeda. Virgil Bigalbal.
Michael Angel de la Cruz.
Melanie Janet Barahona.
Itzel Arely Villagrana. Denise Longmire. Jessica Lopez. Yalitza Ramirez.
Andrea Viviana Espadas.
Rose Ikechi. Jasmine Marie Escobedo Gutierrez.
Marilyn Alejandre. Yesenia Guadalupe Rios.
Aaron Francisco Aspeitia. Kaya Watts. Jocelyn Rosales. Tracy Rivera.
Valerie Alexa Marroquin. Elizabeth Garcia.
Piper Kessinger.
David Gabriel Aguilar.
Billy B. Casey Huerta.
Maya Marie Moran.
Jeffrey Sanchez.
Carlos Concha. Ana Diaz. Lena Malikian.
Dominique Reyes Venegas. Gisela Pineda. Natalie Ann Salcido.
Brianna Lee Reina Alviso. Camila Aziza Rivera Rodriguez. Adriana Mireya Bautista.
Damián Carrillo.
Leslie Gonzalez.
Nathan Thomas Hernandez.
Jose Sanchez.
Jamile Rodriguez.
Dorcas Rosemary Ruano.
Christian Ricardo Barrios.
Nicolas Gudino.
Amani Clement.
Mary Ann Cruz.
Caitlin Mackenzie Connor. Daniela Coley. Edward Joseph De La Rosa. Giselle Ochoa.
Kyra Eileen Fernandez. Montserrat Guadalupe Soria.
Enrique Navarro.
Kimberly Pineda.
Julie Ruby Garcia.
Janya Ramirez. Carlos Benjamin Graciano Gonzalez.
Leslie Ann Orozco Fernandez. Miriam Hinojosa.
Anthony Montano. Heidi Sandoval. Niall Michael Ramos. Jasmine Doroteo Antonio. Araceli Yamilet Saldivar Anguiano.
Ashley Rodriguez. Stephanie Soto. Anavi Rios.
Christine Melissa Hoffman. Melissa Cortez Iglesias.
Kimberly Anaí Andrade. Angel David Flores. Andrew Roman.
Louis Joseph Vargas. Celeste Luna Salas.
Eliseo Ramos.
Alma Jennifer Godinez Salvador.
Jennifer Serafin Hernandez.
Natalie Garcia. Yatsin Ramirez.
Janelli Tapia. Enrique Cabrera Hernández.
David Moreno.
Sergio García Casillas. Emily Salazar. Armando Varillas. Daniel Christopher Martinez.
Yair Martinez. Zaina El Lahi.
Yvonne Elizondo.
Brianna Alyssa Hernandez.
Brian Agustin Perez.
Rebecca Diane Topete. Radiance Fantasy Lindsay. Kevin Flores.
Alejandra Torres. Linda Esperanza Delgado Montes. Verónica Castellanos Lemus. Marisol Bernal.
Jasmine Huerta.
Giselle Garcia.
Haley Garcia.
Aya Zain Labdin. Constance Ford.
Areli Ochoa,
Elizabeth Moreno, Raúl Cuauhtémoc Santana, Erwin Aguilar Alegría,
Luis Armando Someta Gonzalez, Jessica Elise Gallardo, Cidia Jasleen Barrientos, Julia Alicia de la Paz Sanchez, Kelsey Grace Ceballos, Naila Cardoso, George David Soto, Giselle Alvarado Serna,
Emily Castro, Evelyn Isabel Ornelas, Giselle Morales, Jaime Ramirez, Ethan Adair Resendiz, Thomas Montiel Aquino,
Ava Marie Kazemi,
Irene Portillo, Gracie Ailina McCabe,
Christopher Matthew Ruiz, Cindy Vidrio, Rudy Rubalcaba III, Isabel Herrera,
Abigail Gil, Kimberly Guadalupe Sánchez Zavala, Marisa Leonor Gallegos, Miriam Vargas, Joanna Juarez,
Daniel Arreola, Teresa Espinosa, Jessica Yvonne Villalobos, Tiare Soleil Pendola, Esmeralda Perez Avalos, Jennifer Noelia Martinez, Emily Carbajal,
Yarixa Alcaraz, Citlali Moreno,
Angelica Gamboa Garcia,
Natasha Ramirez Sanchez,
Julio Daniel Leyva, Katie Abrego, Enaro Ayala, Myra Mesa, Haley Olmos,
Ebony Lurleen Garcia,
Desiree Azucena Rios,
Melissa Gonzalez. Gabriela Victoria Estrada. Jesus Jr. Zaragoza. Emily Alize Sandoval. Caitlin Jane Kalika. Haiti Guadalupe Salgado Monroy. Alondra Isabel Santana.
Jasmine Arlette Sanchez. Harsirat Kaur Man. Marina Landeros. Samantha Delilah Flores. Jennifer Cassidy Vera.
Jeremy Saucedo Ramos. Lorenzo Ruedas. Melanie Ashley Mueller.
Emma H. Saucedo. Jessica Caitlin Brooks.
Rita Elena López Juárez. Michael Victoriano.
Mariana Mora. Karen Monsalvo.
Dulce Alejandra Benítez. Esther Rodriguez.
R.P. Musadarian. Raúl Jesus González.
Jennifer Adriana Oliva Barrios. Tingwei Chang.
Cynthia Lorena Rodriguez.
Griselda Zuniga.
Marisela Valencia Solano. Wendy Itzel Aguilar Garcia.
Anthony Marquez. Oscar Veloz Martinez.
Maggie Chen. Meredith Ulani Serpas. Jenny Areli Cadena.
Miranda Roxana Rios.
Melanie Gomez.
Katia Cárdenas.
Melanie Alize Rodriguez. Damaris Areli Vargas González. Ana Trujillo. Big Money Newman.
Abigail Yamilet Guardado. Patricia Velador Robledo.
Angel Turrieta.
Wendy Guadalupe Álvarez Bravo. Millie Huerta.
Aaliyah Herrera.
Odette Guadalupe Obeso.
All right. Let's make this official. Will the master's degrees from the Rongxiang College of Health and Human Services please rise if you're able for the conferral of your degrees? By the authority vested in me by the state of California and by the trustees of the California State University, I hereby confer upon you the master's degree for which you qualify, with all the rights, privileges, and honors pertaining thereto. Congratulations. You may be seated. And now, will the candidates for baccalaureate degrees from the Rongxiang College of Health and Human Services please rise if you are able for the conferral of your degrees? By the authority vested in me by the state of California and by the trustees of the California State University, I hereby confer upon you the baccalaureate degree for which you qualify, with all the rights, privileges, and honors pertaining thereto. Congratulations. All right. Hang in there, we're almost there. So now it is time for the traditional moving of the tassel for our bachelor's degree students, signifying the completion of their first degree. Please move your tassel from the right to the left. Now, will the entire graduating class please stand? You are now proud alumni of Cal State LA. Congratulations, Golden Eagles. Oh, there you are. Okay. All right. Please be seated.
Yeah. Woo. Congratulations, class of 2026. Let me hear you one more time. Yes, and congratulations to the families up there as well. Thank you for all the support that you've shown these graduates throughout the years. Felicidades a todas las familias. Gracias por todo el apoyo que han enseñado a todos los estudiantes durante estos años. Gracias. Yeah. I'll go ahead and introduce myself now, everyone. Nice to meet you. My name is Ashley Bayonin, and I am the incoming ASI president for the 26-27 academic year. Thank you. I have the pleasure of filling in for Arwa Hamad, who is your current ASI president, where she did a phenomenal job in representing your student voices for the 25-26 academic year. And it is also my distinct honor of closing today's program, so don't worry, I won't make it too long. I know you want to go celebrate. But before I close today's program, as a current student who will continue to be in Cal State LA for this next year, and for all the students who will continue to be in Cal State LA, I want to encourage you, the new alumni, to stay connected with us, whether it be through our, alumni program or whatever it be. I really encourage you guys to stay connected because you guys are our inspiration. Sorry, I'm trying to see now the next script. So you guys are our inspiration, okay? And I hope you guys never forget that. You guys, sorry, I am so sorry. Okay, I am so sorry. Oh, there you go, I found it. I forgot my own script. What is going on? Okay. All right, let's do this. I want you guys to stay active, okay? Because you are an inspiration to our students, our future graduates, and even our respective communities, right? You are inspiration to all of your family members, those who will continue to go to college right after you guys. And so that's my advice to you. Stay as an alumni, represent your community and represent us, because we are LA, right? Are we not LA? All right. Now, speaking about community, we all know that this afternoon ceremony wouldn't have been possible with our campus community, right? So the hard work and dedication of our university staff, faculty, you guys, you students, volunteers, administrators, and even the university partners. So go ahead and join me in giving them a huge round of applause for all the hard work they've done. All right. Now, some quick logistics before we end today's ceremony. Graduates, I do want you to know that after the university hymn, we have a special musical surprise, and we have a guest appearance from my favorite Golden Eagle, Eddie. So make sure to take your cameras out. And last, please follow the directions of our staff marshals and march after the platform party and faculty as we exit the auditorium towards the gathering space across from the main entrance. Once you're at the gathering space outside, we obviously encourage you guys and invite you guys to take photos and celebrate with your family, friends, and all of the above, and anyone who came to support you, as well as the faculty of the Rongxiang College of Health and Human Services. Now, the university hymn will be performed to conclude the ceremony, so if you are able to stand and rise, please do so, and turn your attention to the screen. Thank you.